This week on Afternoon Express, we're opening up to holiday cheer as award-winning musician Gigi Lemaine joins us to chat about her newest EP. Gospel singing musical sensation Nebagazi Msomi shares what Christmas means to her. Miss Universe 2019 Zozibini Tunzi talks women's empowerment, career and holiday plans. Karishma shows us her festive season table. We have handy hints for young parents for restful sleep. Attend a prestigious Stokvel Awards evening and sit down with Zozi and Nebagazi to wrap up 2025 and give it the send-off it deserves.
Good evening, Mzansi, and welcome to our festive season-inspired edition of Afternoon Express. My name is Bailisa Tembe.
And I am Ayanda G. Tavete.
Now today we've got fabulous guests in the house. Miss Universe 2019, Zozibini Tunzi, gospel sensation Nebagazi Msomi, and trailblazing recording artist Gigi Lemaine.
It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. Now, a 10-time award-winning performer, Gigi is known for her powerful lyrics, bold voice, and her impacts on South African culture.
Gigi continues to inspire and redefine the sound of South African music. Everybody, can we give it up for Miss Gigi Lemaine?
I won't lie, 10-time award-winning is so new for me.
Number one, I just must be clear.
I think I know what this is.
I'm just grateful to have you in front of my face.
Oh, wow.
Because we've been promising each other lunch for the longest. So much so that we needed to bring you onto the show for us to connect.
I don't know, man, but as long as you remember that you left me on red. So, nonetheless, I'm happy it's finally happened.
We're fixing it.
In front of the whole country. Love it for myself. Love it.
Let's go back to the origins, your origin story. Seeing your work in action is something that is truly inspiring. So tell me about where that passion started.
I think for me, it started in poetry. Poetry was one of the first places that I kind of decided that this is something that I wanted to do. Then I ventured into music because our home was always filled with like something, there's always something that we were listening to. And I think before I knew it, I was entering competitions and, fast forward, we're here now. We're here trying to inspire people like Nas and like Kendrick Lamar. So it almost becomes a sense of purpose. Some may say prophet, some may say teacher, some may say healer. But whatever hat you're wearing, I think your idea is to bring a whole lot of amazing people into one space. And, sometimes you look across the board at a festival and you see how different people are, whether it's race, creed, gender, whatever it is. And you're like, this is who I want to be. So regardless of the hat I'm wearing, my purpose is fulfilled.
And you've evolved in such a beautiful way. You are now not only a rapper or a lyricist, you're also stepping behind the decks. I mean, I saw you on social media, girl, going taka taka, atoko toko, and I said, where are we now?
I love that because I'm somebody who tries to be very transparent and honest about that, and it definitely is not an original piece. This is inspiration, as vocalistic would put it. And for me, I literally got it from Upwood's, So if he's watching this, like, kudos to you. I saw him a couple of years performing his music while he actually DJ'd. And I felt challenged. I felt like none of the girls were doing it, and I wanted to be the first of my kind to be able to do something. And once again, I just happened to be one of those very inquisitive people who continuously tries to upskill and learn things. And this is just part of that bucket list, learn how to do something, figure out how you can create something else and customize it, personalize it,
make it your own.
Absolutely.
The creation of it all, though, I mean, you have to be pretty bold and fearless to be able to venture into so many different spaces and succeed in it.
Thank you. I will say that I have been very fortunate in being received by multiple genres with open hands. I mean, I'm this girl who grew up in hip hop. I was discovered by the late Pro Kid. Kuli Chana was really somebody who pivoted me into what I am now. A lot of people played a role, but my biggest, I think, blessing and appreciation is definitely to the dance industry and how I've been received. Some of them are sending me mixes, and just getting me into understanding how that side of the world works. So a huge shout out to them. Guys, DJs are so nice. DJs are really, really nice people.
You just come fresh off of a European tour, girl. How was it? And why didn't you bring me?
We had a blast, other than the weather and almost getting knocked down by a couple of bicycles and no Ubers and having to walk like 40 minutes to the next gig.
Amsterdam.
That was Amsterdam, yeah. But there was so much to learn from different people. We met people from, Brazil, Tokyo, even got to do a really cool sit down with Durban Gogo, in my opinion, is the queen of Amapiano. And just having to be on a global stage like that and people trusting that you will represent South Africa accordingly is quite the blessing. And yeah, we're continuously adding new dates and new venues and new places to it. Hopefully you can make it for one. If I can't meet you in South Africa, clearly I have to meet you outside. But yeah.
Well, I do have a valid passport. And I did see that picture that you took with Durban Gogo.
Okay.
And I said, yes, girlies.
Yes.
This is what I want to see. I want to see powerful, incredible, and influential women in South Africa getting together abroad.
Thank you.
Making the magic happen.
Love it.
Let's also track to now where we find ourselves today. You've got a new EP. Yes. Tell me all about your new EP. I am not a DJ.
I am not a DJ. I am a performing artist. So let's get that straight. I am not a DJ. It's definitely inspired by this new route I've decided to take. And it's really about bringing lots of creatives together. So we've got Luandle Kokwano, who is absolutely amazing on one of the songs called Stimela. There's also Uncle Kenny on it. And then of course we have standard good vibes, good time featuring Boothang, Sizwe. I mean,
hey,
he has to be involved. And of course Swaggy, who's a refreshing kind of voice in the industry. And then we have Emoyeni, which is my personal favorite because it features the legends and some very seasoned and amazing individuals. PKMZ, who's currently for me the king of three-step. DJ Sapta, big representative for the Eastern Cape, I know. And then of course we have Usis Nogwazi, Ihrotmanu Professor, had to have him in that mix. I always told myself, guys, like growing up, I used to see Professor, it's like, one day, like on a song. So I managed to get that over the line. And a huge shout out to my amazing team, VMB. I Am Not a DJ is, for me, in my opinion, a masterpiece. And it's just a very big plate with so many different textures and so many different talents coming together. So check it out.
I'm a December girly through
Yes.
and through. Christmas is my favorite season. I bring the entire family together, and that's what it looks like in my household.
Love it.
How does Festive look like for you, though, as an artist?
Girl, I see my family next month. Festive is our time to really do our thing in the entertainment industry because we create the Christmas. We come and we sing and we make people dance.
And that's true.
Yes. So only in January you'll see us also like taking breaks and going on vacay and stuff. But I'm still very thankful for the fact that I get to be on the road with such amazing people. So if you guys see me anywhere, take a picture, tag me. Make sure you listen to the new music. But we are rocking.
We are rocking.
Yeah.
And I want to be heavy on the take a selfie with her, because if it didn't happen on social media, did it even happen?
Love it.
Thank you so much, Siswami.
Thank you so much.
I cannot wait to continue to follow your journey, see your evolution, see the new horizons you're able to meet, because you truly are a force to be reckoned with.
And lunch is on her.
Definitely, lunches on me. Gigi is really taking the music scene by storm, and we cannot wait to see what she gets up to next.
Coming up, we head to Absa Stokvel Awards, and gospel sensation Ncebakazi Msomi celebrates Christmas and worship. It is the season of giving, sharing, and of slowing down long enough to appreciate the stories that have shaped our year. And Absa is all about lifting up those stories. We are proud to join Absa as we celebrate innovative modern-day banking as we honor some of South Africa's brightest Stokvel stars at this year's edition of the Absa Stokvel Awards. Today we honor a group of people that is shaping a stronger and smarter financial future for all. Tawanda, we are here, of course, for the Stokvel Awards. Why did Absa decide to create this amazing program?
We recognize the role that Stokvels play in the communities. They empower families, empower communities, and they really create the savings culture that this country so badly needs. And for us, we see our role as a financial institution aligning squarely with what Stokvel is about. So we saw it fit for us to shine a light into the community, to lift out the stories behind these Stokvels, to hopefully inspire other people to start on a saving journey, which in the bigger scheme of things will be good for South Africa.
Saxophonist Bongane Radebe lost his parents at the age of 9. What got him through this was a passionate love of music that he wants to share with others.
So what brought me in the Absa event mainly is because Absa is celebrating some of their biggest clients, which is the Stokvel. So they say, you know what, we need someone who has a Kennedy vibe, but also letikasi and also making them dance. So I just took it to another level romantically. And then earlier when I was playing, I'm a piano and some upbeat music. So basically I'm here to support the Stokvel guys. Hopefully bazang share a piece of their monies.
The True Love Movement Club, run by Mercy Makua, provides a much-needed aftercare service in her community, winning her the Best Community Impact Award.
We are truly honored and inspired. This is an affirmation that indeed our story really matters, and it's been untold for so many years, and today is an opportunity for everyone to hear our story. We identified a problem in our township communities. Parents are overwhelmed with long hours of work, or either they're unemployed and they don't have enough information on how to assist children with homework. So we are an after-school program where we help children with homework and also tutoring. We feed the children and we enrich childhood development through play activities.
Created by 4 friends, the Mofatu Stokvel has grown to 203 members in just 5 years, winning them the Best Stokvel in Financial Literacy and Leadership Award.
It means a lot to us as a Stokvel. This really means that it's doable, it's achievable among the community in a rural area whereby you don't expect a lot of people to save such an amount of money, but we are doing it. We get inspired every time. We try to motivate each member as we're building a culture of saving and instill discipline.
The winner of the Best Stokvel Enabler was the PR Investment Club, started by scholars who needed funds to continue their studies and decided to create their own solution.
We are doing our PhDs, and research is such a lonely journey, and we saw that if we don't collaborate, we may end up dropping out. Not only is it a lonely journey, but it's such an expensive exercise, research. So we decided to contribute money monthly and to support our research journey. It's quite exciting. It was our first attempt entering any competition, and to be recognized and awarded by such a big financial institution, it's such a great honor. We are grateful, and it shows that we are on the right track in the education sector.
Outside of these awards, what is Absa doing to support the Stokvel community?
Look, we have a really outstanding proposition that's tailored specifically for Stokvels, anchored by our Absa Investment Club account, which has market-leading rates. It's a really, really great proposition. Beyond that, we've availed digital tools, allowing that transparency that's really important in Stokvels' security. So that sort of thing is what we are bringing to the fore for Stokvels, not just to help them save, but to help them in their day-to-day, taking away the admin side of things. But security is key for us, and transparency and trust is what we are trying to drive within the Stokvel community as well.
As we close off the Absa Stokvel Awards 2025, we salute all the groups that are working hard to building a brighter future, one saving, one story, and one community at a time. As we head into Christmas, it is a good reminder that the real magic of this time of the year is found in the people we love, the moments we share, and the stories we keep passing forward. And our next guest, Ungcebekazi Msomi, knows all about sharing stories. She's a
celebrated voice in South African gospel, known for her powerful, soul-stirring performances, both on her own and during her tenure with Joyous Celebration. Beyond the stage, she's a seasoned professional, navigating the corporate world, proving that you can master the boardroom while ministering through song. Please help me welcome, ladies and gentlemen, a true worshipper and inspiration, the incredible Nebagazi Msomi. How are you, Mama?
Thank you for having me, first of all. I'm good.
Yeah.
It's been a beautiful, long year, but beautiful nonetheless, so I'm good.
I kind of want to go to the beginning of your story.
Yeah.
When did you realize that it was actually more a calling than just a talent?
The calling part, probably varsity, but I'd been singing since I was like 7, 8, around there. I think I did my very first solo in front of 2,000 people in church when I was like 6 years old with it was a duet, and then the solo I did when I was 9.
Sure.
The calling bit, I think it comes with understanding what the gospel is about. It's more than just words. It's a message from God that's meant to change first your life before it can change the lives of others.
And you're thriving within the musical space, but what a lot of people might not realize is that you're also a corporate girly.
Yes.
I mean, you are in the corporate risk banking sector. I mean, number one, what is that?
Lots of numbers.
Yeah, lots of numbers.
Unnecessary numbers.
And how then are you able to switch mentally from the mental work to the spiritual work?
Funny enough, the fact that they're so contradictory to each other, because one is spiritual and the other is just logic, right, is actually how I juggle. Like, it helps me to anchor the other with the other, because I get to de-stress, walk away from the numbers, from the spreadsheets, to something more soulful, which is the music bit. And that has got its own demands, you know. People think that singing is easy, but you're churning out something from deep within yourself. So if your psyche is not right and your spirit is not right, then it may not necessarily lend to the people that you're singing to.
Yeah, and a lot of people forget that at the end of the day, your voice is like an instrument on its own. How do you go about continuing to sharpen your tools when it comes to your music?
I've learned, I think, through Joyous Celebration that there's a discipline to it. Yes, vocal training, vocal coaching is good for you as much as you think that you're gifted, because it's a muscle, it strains. So you must train your muscle so that it gets better.
Speaking about Joyous Celebration, how did you get into Joyous?
They spotted me in church. Because I was a corporate girl, I thought that I had to choose. So when the opportunity came up and it was presented to me and they were like, you've got something that we feel we need, please join us. I was like, thanks, but no thanks, because I've come here to just build my corporate career. And they were like, you don't have to choose. You can literally come after work and do our rehearsals. So I never looked back since. It was life-changing because, like you say, you change so many lives.
What are some of those biggest lessons that you've been able to learn from being a part of a group like Joyous?
Coexisting.
Oh, wow.
Right,
Yeah.
because you come and you are your own hometown hero. And here you are in this ensemble. Everybody's gifted, everybody's talented.
Yeah.
But when you get there, you realize the importance of breaking down the silos of how important you might think you are, so that you can understand that in collaborating with others, then there's a beauty that comes out of it. And I think that's what makes Joyous work, because the person who was leading the previous song then gets humbled enough to go back and they back everybody else. So nobody's a superstar.
And how did that prepare you to go solo? Girl, you are now on your own. Let's talk about your project.
Yes.
I love the name.
The
37th Psalm.
Yeah.
Tell me all about it, and what was it about this verse that made it the fundamental message that you want to drive through the music?
So my very first album was the 34th Psalm. I've got a thing with David and the Psalms, because I found that his Psalms are very conversational and he's very honest, a very honest writer. Like, he would focus on telling God exactly what he felt about a particular situation or season that he was going through. So I can relate because I speak my mind. So 37th Psalm has got like scriptures where he murmurs, then he praises God. Like, he tells him, I'm not so happy with this, I'm not so happy with that, similar to the 34th Psalm. But all of these, at the common thread is that there's encouragement for life. I like it when we take the Bible and scripture out of the pages and into our lives. How can I practically apply this? What are the promises of God around my life? So when I unpack all of those things, and I found that this actually is something that I can turn into songs. So the album is made up of Bible-based songs that have been written.
Yeah, and And what are some of those central messages that you hope listeners walk away with?
To be encouraged about the fact that God is the source of all life. God is not just a Sunday entity, but somebody that you can walk on the daily with, who advises you every aspect of our lives that you're inviting to. He's going to make you wiser.
And adding a live element to the music. You've also embraced the live experience. Your show at Empress Palace. Tell me all about that and why that element was extremely important to you in the music.
Fully live, right? And I think it's because of the world I come from, Joy Celebration. All our recordings were live. It's very daunting, very challenging. My show was 5.5 hours long, no intervals.
5.5 hours.
5.5 hours.
I'm sure your voice at the end of that was just...
Listen, I couldn't believe that on Saturday. The following day, I could still speak. But yeah, God created me. I speak a lot about just resting in the grace that God provides for me, because I believe that if He sends you, then He must give you the grace for it. He must give you the strength for it. It was incredible. People were delivered. People found their answers. I always believe in the fact that the same song can be interpreted in different ways by different people depending on where they are. So it was exactly a night of that.
Now I'm very excited to just find out about where to from here.
So yeah, we've just released part 1. Because it was 5.5 hours, we couldn't release everything at once because it would have been, 30 songs. So we just released the first 17 tracks, the 37th Psalm, God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And in 2026, I'm going to be releasing the second part of it, which makes up 30 songs in total.
Well, girl, thank you so much for this conversation. Getting to know you is truly special, and I can't wait to have a conversation towards the end of the show.
Thanks, girl. See you later.
Now, don't go anywhere, Mzansi, because we'll be back with Nrebagazi very soon.
Up next, Miss Universe 2019 Zozibini Tunzi shares all things empowerment, career, and festive season plans. The festive season is the perfect time to reconnect and catch up with old friends. That's why this Christmas we're chatting to a good friend to the show and Miss Universe 2019, Zozibini Tunzi, about her plans for the festive season. Let's give her a warm Afternoon Express welcome. Yay!
Everybody.
How are you, gorgeous girl?
I'm good, darling. How are you? You look fabulous.
Thank you so much. It's a lifestyle for girls like you and I.
I see a sparkle. Is it the festive?
It's giving Christmas because we're talking all things festive today.
I love that. You look lovely.
Oh, thank you. We're so excited to have you back on the show. We're talking about acting. I mean, we just got to see you play an amazing role. I have to start at the beginning, though. When did the idea of I want to be an actress get in your mind?
Gosh, Ayanda, I've just always been a creative person. I consider myself a creative, whether it's through music and now clearly acting, but I just love performance.
Yeah.
And I love that this bug bit me and wanted to give it my all.
That is so beautiful to hear. And I think what's incredible about your journey and why you'll always be one of my favorite people in pageantry is that you move so easily into different spaces. I always thought that if I start in pageantry, I have to be boxed in it.
Right.
But you did such a beautiful job at becoming a personality, a musician, and now you're in this acting role.
And you, look at you doing your thing.
That's Zozibini giving me a compliment on national TV. My heart is so happy. But let's talk about that transition. How did you feel from moving from being a personality into this acting space?
I'm not gonna lie, it's very daunting.
I'm sure.
It is like such a scary process because you get introduced to the world as this person and they always view you as this person.
Yeah.
It becomes a huge part of your identity as well, because I kept asking myself after as well, what does one do after achieving the highest of the highest thing that I wanted to do, right? So then it's like, what comes after? And as daunting as it was, I knew that I had to jump and do something else because I've always loved the arts and I've always wanted to be a part of it. And I knew that one day it was going to come. I didn't know what was going to come first within the art space, but I knew I was going to make it happen for myself. And so it hasn't been an easy transition, but it's been a very beautiful one. Being able to relearn things about myself, being able to have new dreams.
Yes.
And be motivated to do something else and to find my bravery again, because it took a lot of bravery as well. And so it's just been such a beautiful process.
Now this year, like many years, you have had the honor of being a part of many wellness events. Can you tell us about some of these honors that you've gotten to experience this year?
I get to experience so much, especially with women. I love doing women empowerment events. I had just done one for Nomzamo Lighthouse Foundation. That was so beautiful to be a part of, you know. They were honoring just business women from across South Africa, and that was such a beautiful thing to see. I know I did one for Free State Fashion Week as well, and it was beautiful tapping into the creative side of things and speaking to fashion designers that are women, because it's so important for me that women always remain empowered. I always say when they are empowered, everybody else is, because they carry societies and communities on their back. And so when we pour into them, we know that it's going to pour into everyone else as well. And so I love doing those events because I get to meet people and I get to engage and I get to learn, because you never know everything. So learning as well for me is a huge part of it.
Of course, and you do it so well. Zozi, you have very quickly become a very sought-after MC. You do this amazing thing of connecting us to what we're there to experience. Do you think that the MCing side, when you put that hat on, is a huge part of your career?
It is a huge part of my career. Like you said, it's the communicating. Storytelling is a huge part of me. I know I spoke about the arts as well. Maybe it's that storytelling aspect that I love so much, in being able to translate those messages to audiences, learning, once again, teaching as well. So it is a huge part of my career and something that I hope, you know, I will continue doing for a long time as well. So it's really been fun stepping into that side of the world as well.
Oh my word, we cannot wait to just watch you blossom and keep growing. We know that the future is bright. You have had such an exciting year. The festive season is of course upon us, and I believe this is your first festive season as a married woman.
Yes.
What are your plans?
It's sparkling.
It's making me blind.
Are you blinded?
What are you planning for this festive season?
To spend time with family. Can't wait to be with my family. To just spend time together, honestly. Every Christmas is home time with our people. And so this Christmas is going to be both our families now together, which is really, you know, such a beautiful thing. And I can't wait for that. I love Christmas. I love the festive season. And, you know, it's a season of love, of warmth, of family. And I can't wait to do more of that. I can't wait. I'm very excited.
It's so beautiful, man. And we absolutely loved, I mean, I lived on your social media and I found out that there was a video of Zozi getting married.
I never.
It's like, how did we get here? We
what's
missed
happening?
The proposal, we missed everything.
Someone says, this is a music video. I said, for who?
Not music video. I love that one.
Is it must be a music video, surely.
But can you walk us through some of your highlights of your first year of marriage, since we missed the beginning part of it?
Oh, it has been so beautiful. Well, my partner and I have been together for a long time, and so now to officially come together as husband and wife, first of all, has just been absolutely beautiful. To navigate life with a friend, my best friend. To just have a life partner, you know, it's never, now I'm not alone, you know.
Definitely.
I'm not alone. It's like if I'm going through something, I'm like, oh my goodness. Whether it's joy or sadness, just having to share that with somebody side by side is such a beautiful thing. And so the year has just been perfect. It's been perfect. I mean, we just arrived.
We just
honeymoon phase. But it has been beautiful.
No, man, for as long as you've been together, I think you'll be having a honeymoon phase until the day comes that you see your Lord.
Thank you so much.
I'm sure. And now lastly, I'm sure people at home are dying to hear from you. Do you have a Christmas message for our fans?
I think my Christmas message would be to spend time with loved ones, whether it's chosen family, whether it's family that you were born into. I think just hold on very closely to the people that you love. We don't know what tomorrow looks like. And like I said, we get so busy all the time and we maybe take for granted. We miss a lot of calls that we never return. And so my message, right? And so my message is to just not take that for granted and to show love as much as you can and receive it also, because a lot of people
you
deserve it. Receive all that love and share it, and I hope that they have a very Merry Christmas.
Oh,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, gorgeous. It's always lovely speaking to you, but you will be joining us a bit later. We can't have you in our home and not feed you.
I have to eat something. You had me at fed. I love food so much, so I'm staying.
100%.
You have to chase me away because...
And we never do chase anyone, my love. On the couch, surrounded by good friends for this festive season, I know there's nowhere else I would rather be. Up next, Karishma shows us her Christmas table and handy hints for moving your baby from cot to bed.
Make room for more surprise and delight. Life's better with Pep Home.
With Christmas just 2 days away, it's officially time to let the magic begin. Hi, I'm Karishma, and today I am setting my Christmas table with a little help from Pep Home, of course. From beautiful decor to all those festive pieces that make a table truly unforgettable. So let's dive straight in, get creative, and bring this table to life in the most magical way. Before I start setting my table, I thought I'd whip up some quick and easy Christmas blueberry puffs using today's puff pastry roll, which is my go-to for all my savory and sweet pastries. This is truly a quick and easy recipe. All you need is your roll of today's original puff pastry dough, 1 egg, some icing sugar, and some blueberry jam. I've rolled my pastry out, and now I'm going to start by cutting it into 6 even squares. Now that I have my squares prepped and ready, I'm going to cut a border around each square about 1 centimeter from the edge without letting the borders connect. Now I'm going to add my filling. Today I am using a blueberry jam, but honestly you could use anything you like. I'm going to take the one corner and gently fold it over and press it down to connect it. And then I'm going to take the other corner, take it all the way over. And then this is where the magic happens. You take the opposite border and you fold it over, connect it down, the other border, take it over, connect it down. Look how beautiful that looks. To get that perfect golden finish, I'm going to brush them with a little bit of egg. Now we're going to place them in the oven at 200 degrees for 20 minutes, but keep an eye on them. I am thrilled with how these turned out. Don't they look beautiful? Golden brown, delicious. Now all I have to do is add a little bit of icing sugar to add that extra Christmas magic. These look delicious. Now let's go set the table. Christmas is all about fun and magic and creating a joyful atmosphere, and this table is going to do exactly that. I'm starting off with a neutral base so I can mix and match and play with colors, which you know I love to do. And these placemats are perfect. I have classic white crockery from Pep Home that have intricate detailing that make them pop. For this year's table, I wanted to be a little bit more playful and bring in some darker maroon and plum hues, which I think is still so festive. And once again, these are actually dish towels from Pep Home that I am using as napkins. I'm using my favorite gold cutlery. It makes a table look so elevated and adds that little sparkle that we want. Today I'm mixing clear flutes with these plum tinted wine glasses. I love that these glasses pick up the plum hues in the napkins beautifully. I'm adding some gold candle holders to keep the gold thread flowing through my table. Remember the beautiful centerpieces that Danny and I made last week? Well, today I've repurposed one of them into a candle holder because I have another idea for the flowers on my table. A little bit of green foliage always makes a table pop, and it's the perfect element to tie all my Pep Home items together. Today, I am using them to create almost a wreath-like centerpiece through my table. I'm now going to add a little bit of festive magic to the wreath with these wire lights Pep Home have a variety of festive lights to choose from to incorporate into your Christmas decor, whether it's your tree or like I'm using today on my Christmas table. These lights really bring the festive magic to the table, and I'm going to add to that with some leftover baubles. I'm using these Christmas stars from Pep Home. They are the same ones that I used in the centerpieces. And then I'm using different types of flowers to fill in the gaps. My Christmas table looks beautiful, but there's a little something missing. I'm going to add this beautiful ceramic Christmas house from Pep Home to finish off the look. The tips I have for anyone wanting to recreate something like this for their own Christmas is to keep it simple, keep it fun, involve foliage and flowers, and look around your home. There's so many little decor elements that you can add into your table to bring it to life. I wouldn't call myself a pastry chef, but I'm so proud of how these turned out today. The table is set, the candles are lit, and the festive spirit is officially alive. Thank you so much for joining me as I created this holiday look. I hope these ideas spark creativity for your own celebrations at home. I wish you and your family a beautiful, joyful Christmas, filled with family, friends, and great food.
From elegant table decor to festive finishing touches,
Pep Home honestly has everything you need for a memorable and magical Christmas.
as the year winds down with love and laughter, we're wishing all parents a little extra peace this festive season as we share toddler sleep tips and cot-to-bed advice with Cuddlesome exclusive to Pep.
Today we are talking about one of the biggest milestones in every little one's journey, transitioning from a cot to a big kid bed. It is exciting, a little emotional, and sometimes it can be a bit chaotic. Today we are here in Pretoria to meet up with mom Elaine Nordia and her son Eli to find out when to transition, how to make the transition smoother, and more importantly, how to make your toddler feel safe in their new sleep space. Elaine, thank you so much for welcoming us into your home. It's a pleasure to see you again. And today we're talking about Eli. I believe he's transitioning from the cot into a big boy bed. How has that transition been so far?
The transition has been surprisingly smoother than I expected.
Yes.
So Eli has showed signs to us that he needs to move from the cot to the big boy bed. He wanted to climb in and out of his cot, so then made the decision that we're going to put him in his big boy bed, and we had some minor hiccups here and there. Started by him doing some midnight wandering, but then we just took his hand and calmly bring him back to his bed. And we see growth in him and confidence in him every day.
Now, another thing about toddlers is that you need to make it fun for them to want to do something new. How do you make bedtime special?
We have our small little rituals. So I give Eli a bath every evening, and he loves the smell of lavender. So I use the Cuddlesome lavender soap to wash his body with. And then after his bath, I will put on some fun pajamas. We will climb into bed. I will get in with him. I will spend a couple of minutes with him. We will read a story. I will talk softly to him just to wind him down. We will have the lights dim. And then, I assure him that he is safe and I am only a door away. Should he need his mommy, I'll be there in seconds.
The scary thing about being a new mom is you think you're the only person experiencing that.
Yes.
For a new mom who's getting into this phase of motherhood, what tips do you have for them?
I would say create a safe space, make your room up with some of your child's favorite things. My child loves cars and blocks and things like that. And make it fun for him to be in the room, make him want to be in his room. And spend some time with your toddler in his room so that he knows it's a fun, safe zone.
I couldn't help but notice this gorgeous bedding with the checkered prints. It just makes me think of the finish line at Formula One, and because he likes cars, it just makes complete sense. Why did you choose this one specifically?
Because it's soft and breathable. He likes the blocks, he likes the colors, and there were many colors to choose from. We just happened to stick with a blue theme.
And a bit of a tough one for you, Mom, because I know that as a new parent especially, it's very difficult to let go. How are you taking the transition?
I do find myself in the middle of the night wondering if he's still okay, if he's still sleeping, and then I do come and peek, and he's always okay. So it's me. He's fine.
You're the problem.
I'm the problem.
Thank you so much, Mom. Let's leave Eli to sleep. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
For many parents, even small touches make a big difference. From their favorite blankets, fun bedding that they've chosen, to cozy pajamas that help signal bedtime, Pep has made it easy with affordable, comfy bedding and the cutest toddler pajamas, perfect for creating a warm and snuggy sleep space as they get used to their new beds. And to help you get started, you stand a chance of winning a 2,000 Rand Pep voucher to stock up on all your baby must-haves. To enter, head over to our Afternoon Express social media pages and tell us your bed transition story. Don't forget to include #Cuddlesome exclusive to Pep. Competition closes this Sunday at midday and T's and C's apply and can be found at afternoonexpress.co.za. Coming up, we sit down with Zozi and Nebagazi to say goodbye to 2025 while looking forward to an incredible new year.
Make room for more staycations and poolside sips. Life's better with Pep Home.
Now, after what feels like a whole year's worth of waiting, Christmas is officially only 2 days away. This time can feel absolutely magical, especially when spent with family. As my new family ladies, let's dish up. What's Christmas without food?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And the food looks amazing. Let's go in. Let's go in.
It smells even better. Ladies, we are 2 days away from Christmas. Zozi, I'll start with you because you seemed so excited to talk about Christmas.
It's my favorite time.
What is your favorite thing about this season?
Gifts.
Yes, please. Let them hear it.
My family shares gifts amongst each other on Christmas, so it's always a fun time. I always look forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very fun. Do you have anything?
For me, it's fried chicken.
Oh, okay.
Right, every year. I'm going to be as honest as possible. Fried chicken, because there's something about Christmas chicken that's not like the chicken that we have for the rest of the year. Yes, suddenly it comes out stronger. Something about Jesus' birthday, I don't know. I really love that.
I love that.
I love that. You know, I mean, for me, guys, I low-key started a bit of a tradition in our household. Christmas Olympics.
What is Christmas Olympics?
I have themed games that everyone has to get involved in. Going from ping pong to, you know, like when you take like a tissue paper, like a roll of tissue, and you put like your glass at the end of the roll of tissue paper, and then you have to keep it still.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We do it all, and I think that it's
And what
so
happens to
much
a
fun.
loser? Imagine sulking on Christmas because you lost a game.
Yes, and it happened to me. I'm that competitive. For me, I honestly think it's the decorations. I love to see the red and the green. It normally doesn't work well for the rest of the year, but something about it in December is like, that's the combination we're doing, and that's going to be successful. Love it.
I actually keep my tree up for most of the year. I only take it down around June.
June, sweetie, I'm judging you.
Yeah, of course, right? But it's the one thing to look forward to throughout the year. I know. Think about it. So yeah, but also the music and the singing and the dancing.
Yeah.
Everybody
People who
suddenly
can sing,
thinks
I'm
they
sure
can
it's
sing. No, everybody can sing on Christmas.
Says the singer.
No, but everybody, I promise you, try to put your best foot forward. On Christmas, something comes out.
Yeah.
Christmas is a very sentimental time. What's like that one message around Christmas, whether it's gift giving or gift receiving or just being in that merry mood?
For me, I think just reflecting on the year that you've had is such an important thing. Christmas is a new start for, you know, you just feel a newness,
Reset.
energy in the air. Yeah, so for people to just reset and see what the next year is going to be about. Yeah.
For me as well, more about gratitude, reflecting on what I did achieve in that particular year and what I could be more grateful for, because sometimes we take for granted the things that we already have. And so when you've got your family around, you realize how blessed and how rich you actually are, and how much that itself, the fact that you've got it, especially if it's a cohesive family, that can be an achievement, because it's not everybody who gets to be in a place where at the end of the year they've got their loved ones around the same table reflecting on the year.
I love that so much, because I want to hop on both of those sentiments as well. With my family, we're such a big family, but we never really see each other unless there's a funeral in the family.
Or a wedding.
You know, so with Christmas, it's a beautiful excuse for us to actually come together. Everybody has a side. Everybody's fighting over whose side is better that year. It's a lifestyle, and I love it.
Listen, it's my potato salad. My potato salad throws down.
Cannot be beaten.
Are you that girl?
It throws down, yeah.
I'm the one who eats all the food.
Yep. And you, but then the body. But then the body is bodying. Not. I believe you not. I detect lies. Lies. Latoya's lies. What are some of your guys' most cherished Christmas or festive memories?
Oh my gosh, it's so hard to pick one at the ripe age of 26. Go on, Lovey.
So back home, there's a lot of festivities, from imigidi to weddings. So it meant lots of food throughout.
Absolutely.
Occasions, dressing up. So over that period for me, I've had situations where my brothers were either going through that or my sisters were getting married. So the festive season was always a time off. And I come from a really, really big family. Like there's 11 of us.
No,
oh, wow. Yeah, 11 kids. Yeah. Same mom and dad. Same womb. It worked
11.
over time.
I love that.
So I'm number 11. So when I came through, they said, it is done. It is finished. It is perfect. So
it's perfect.
So
I love the
big family. So you can imagine.
That sounds amazing.
I have one core memory of getting this musical duck stuffed toy.
Oh, yeah?
It probably annoyed everyone, but I would walk around pressing that thing everywhere. So that's just one of my favorite memories. As I don't know if you can tell, I love gifts.
Yeah, I've said it several times.
Yes, I've said it so many times, and so that is such a core memory for me. Whether it's being outside playing with my grandmother, so my mom and wasting water and don't do that, don't waste water.
Yeah.
But my grandmother would put in like a hose pipe when she's doing a washing and just kind of spray some water here and there. So that's also such a beautiful memory for me.
Moving into 2026, ladies, you guys are booked and busy. What's the future looking like for you both?
So for my end, I'll be releasing the second part of my album. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to graduating, completing another one.
Another one is crazy.
Yes.
Says it with such a humble tone.
And but the last one, the last one.
I don't know.
And then I'm looking forward to bouncing out of my 30s.
Oh, girls.
We welcome.
We welcome
Hi,
that.
girl. Don't you dare.
Can we please be invited to your 40th then?
Do we get it depends, right? Who shares their chicken?
Okay, no problem. I'll give you this role. And you, Zozi?
I have a very exciting project coming up, but you already know. I am going to be very cryptic about it.
Secretive. Yeah.
Secrets, but I think everybody's going to love it, and I'm very excited.
Well, ladies, you know, we wish you nothing but the best moving into the new year. May you continue to stay safe. May you take care of those around you as you continue to entertain us. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
And Mzansi, that brings us to the end of our show and to the final episode of the 2025 season of Afternoon Express. It's been an absolute roller coaster, and we thank you all so much for coming along on the ride.
Now it is time for us to say our goodbyes and wish you all a Merry Christmas and a very wonderful year ahead. Good night and God bless.
Another feel-good production.